What's up guys, it's Kurt Burgers here with another video, and today we have Fortnite Mythbusters. So there will be a myth given about Fortnite, and I must prove it correct or incorrect. The first myth is, can you score a basketball into a soccer goal? As you can see here, I just went for the basketball, and I'm grabbing it from the court, and I'm going to take it to the soccer field to see if I can score a basketball into a soccer goal. If it works correctly, the basketball should make a sound and go back to the middle of the soccer field if it correctly scores a soccer goal. So let's see how this happens. So I'm taking the basketball in, made a little barrier here so it wouldn't go out, and we're going to try to score a goal. Well, we scored a goal, and the basketball just stayed inside of the goal and didn't make any sort of sound, didn't move back to the basketball courts, didn't move back to the soccer courts, so therefore it did not score the goal. And I tried it continuously over and over again, and nothing happened. Can you throw a porta fort off of a tire? So I'm coming over with my porta fort, going over to the tire, and I throw it at the tire, and it in fact does bounce off and land farther away from the tire. Can you launch pad while boogie bombed? So I'm going to go ahead and boogie bomb myself, jump up in the air, and yes, you can launch pad while boogie bomb. The disco ball doesn't go away until you hit the ground though. Let me show you guys again. While a shopping cart is under a supply drop, somebody can get inside of it. So I place my shopping cart underneath the supply drop and it falls on top, and I try to get inside of the passenger seat, but it won't let you. I try to change seats, but it still won't let you. So I guess the game just doesn't allow when you try to get inside of a supply drop. And the next myth is, can shopping carts bounce on tires? So I'm rolling down the porta fort and I land on a tire, and the shopping cart gets stuck on the tire. If I hop inside of the shopping cart and let go, the tire will throw you up into the air consistently still, even though the shopping cart is still on the tires. You can also walk on the tires when a shopping cart is on the tires next to you, as shown here. The next myth is, can a basketball ride in a shopping cart? So I'm going to jump on the basketball so I can go up this ramp and down to the other stairs, see if I can get in there. Alright, it's in. And I'm going to slowly push this thing to the shopping cart to make it go inside. There we go, the basketball is secured inside of the shopping cart, and I'm going to break this stair and see if it consistently stays in the shopping cart as I pull it away. You can see it's securely in there. And I'm going to pull it away, and the basketball stays on the ground, so therefore a basketball cannot ride in a shopping cart. The next myth is, if you break the truck from out underneath the anti-gravity crystals, they will disappear. So I'm breaking the truck, here we go, and I'm going to break this other truck just to see if it's any effect. And the anti-gravity crystals are floating in the air and did not disappear after you broke the truck. The next myth is, can you stick a clinger onto a soccer ball / basketball? Alright, I'm running over to the basketball courts with a clinger in my hand, and I'm going to throw it at the basketball and move it and see if it has any effect and see if it rolls or anything like that. So I'm going to throw it on the basketball. There it is. And it did not stick to the basketball, it just stood on the ground. The next myth is, can you bounce a shopping cart off of a bounce pad? So I'm going to place the bounce pad down here and putting a shopping cart on it and see if it has any effect on the bounce pad. So I'm going in, and the shopping cart does bounce off the bounce pad, so you're allowed to do that. You can get some crazy trick shots at that if you're good enough. I'm going to do it at a faster pace now and see if it has any effect. Okay, you went a little bit further this time if you push yourself before you go on the bounce pad. The next myth is, can a basketball bounce on a bounce pad? So I rolled the basketball onto the bounce pad, and it did not bounce, it just stood there doing nothing. I tried to jump on the basketball to see if it would bounce up with me, but it did not. The next myth is, can you bounce on a bounce pad while boogie bombed? So I have 3 bounce pads here, and I'm going to boogie bomb myself and see if I can fly up in the air while dancing. And yes, you can. You can dance mid-air now with the bounce pads. The next myth is, can you rocket ride in a shopping cart?
So I have the rocket aimed, and the rocket goes right through the shopping cart and goes there, so you cannot rocket ride on a shopping cart. If you use a bandage and the campfire puts you over 75 HP, will the bandage go over 75 HP? So I have the campfire, and I'm about to bandage up at 70-something HP, and see if I can go over 75 with the bandages. So I'm going to zoom in here. You can see that I'm bandaging up at 77, and the bandage has no effect after you get over 75 HP. Can you score a goal at soccer fields with a ball from Pleasant Park? So I brought the ball all the way from Pleasant Park and opening up the soccer field to see if I can score a goal in soccer fields with the ball at Pleasant Park. Hopefully it should make a sound in the goal and go back to the middle of the soccer fields and count on the scoreboard for the goal. Alright, we're slowly getting the ball over to the goal. Carbide is slowly getting it over. Alright, here it comes, a moment of truth. It's when we get to see if the Pleasant Park soccer ball can go inside of the soccer field soccer goal. And we pushed it in. And it scores! So the Pleasant Park soccer ball can score in the soccer field's soccer goal. And it counts as a goal on the scoreboard. Now there are 2 balls at soccer fields, and I'm going to try to mess around with this for a little bit and see what I can do. Both balls are stuck together right now, so that's a little bit strange. They're finally splitting apart. There they are, 2 soccer balls. And each one of them can score their own goal at soccer fields. The next and final myth is if you break trees, they will show as broken on the map. So you can see that there are trees right where my character is on the map. And I'm going to break these trees and see if they disappear on the map. Alright, let's check back to the map. And the trees are still there. They are not broken on the map. So therefore that myth is busted. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciated you coming here with your time. And please like and subscribe if you want more of this series. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.